But the guy knows how you doing. Let's do another pick a coin. Today's going to be how do they feel. That could be triggering. Stay cool. So we do 2 piles and then we develop, of course, the same old thing we know by heart now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, how does it feel? 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords and Judgment were very interesting indeed. For a very long time, it could have been yes, no, no, yes. You can see it's a bit of a yo-yo thing. But it represents as well number 8 infinity numbers. So even though they were a bit difficult to understand or a bit challenging to understand, they still love you. But they're a bit difficult to grasp because they're changeable. Okay, so on the other hand, what we have here is quite the opposite, because this is a transformation, it's a one-way ticket, it's metamorphosis. So maybe they will come to say to you, let's move in together, let's do the business, let's go for it, let's go to travel the world, let's go, let's do this. It's the number 6, is love, but the sword is the mind. So the mind is well educated, well researched. I mean, the thing is that metamorphosis is happening because it's a result of the hard work. And they are ready. It's not something that happened overnight. It's something they've been thinking about for a long time. And now this is it. Of course, they were hesitating, we know, but now they're going for it. And why? Because now they also went to the core of who they are. As you can see, they're pretty naked here. Judgment is all about the purge, going to the core of who we are. Why am I falling in love with you? Why do I feel so strongly about this project? And knowing themselves so much will help them to define themselves and to define the next action towards you, of course, okay? But one thing we know is that they have you in the back of their mind, even though at the moment you might not see anything just yet, they keep thinking about you. So how they feel strongly about you. You are on their mind, they're trying to work it out, they're trying to understand what is the next thing, and they will eventually understand because they've done the purge, the work, and of course they're moving towards you as a result. So very straightforward. Let's have the hidden truth oracle. I think we have an idea of what's going on. We don't know what's going on in the head, but never mind. Let's go. What do we have here? I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, so that's why they're a bit hesitating, because they've done such an enormous in-depth work. They finally come up to a conclusion and they're ready to tell you the full shebang. So yeah, they're afraid because it's not a little message, it's life-changing. Life-changing, yes, let's do this job together, or let's get married, or let's go, you know, it's huge. So let's have one of those, because those ones as well are very interesting at times. Courage, yes, you have what it takes, just do it. We, your angel, are here to support you, yes. Whatever the decision is going to be, and you're going to go for it, you have that courage to accept that mission, and you are ready to embrace a new venture. You don't really know how it's going to work out, but you go for it. And also because you have the courage to purge, and that a lot of people do not do that. They prefer to blame someone else, or, you know, take a distance because you're telling them the truth and they don't like it. Well, it takes courage to look within. It takes a lot of courage, but also it takes a lot of courage to be hesitating and suddenly making that move. It took a lot of the courage to stop doing this. Yes, no, no, yes. Okay, here we go. So we have someone splendid here. Of course, they go very well with you. Ooh, smooth. Okay, pile number 2, how does it feel? Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. So he's in my face here. They find that they think they're not good enough. They're very tormented within their own mind. They don't think that they have what it takes to be with someone like you. And why? Because you are splendid. Queen of Wands, male, female doesn't matter. You're beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, full of energy. Wherever you go, you change the energy of the place. You're also easy to talk to. You're humble. You're absolutely splendid. You tick all the boxes. So they don't think they have what it takes to be like that. And also maybe they were simply also being the King of Wands, meeting the Queen of Wands, and we know then that when that happened, the King of Wands become the King of Cups. So they fell in love with you on the spot, and they were not ever able to move to say anything. They just froze, and maybe they're still a bit frozen as we speak, but that's okay because they're full of love for you. But you're very impressive, okay? So of course, you know, we have a lot of heat here and have a bit of a colder energy. They're a bit, yeah, they're stuck in time maybe, but very soon they will comprehend that why do I think I'm not good enough? If you are showing interest in them too, why are they frozen? So they're going to come naturally to the conclusion, I have to do something about it, indeed. So it's very straightforward again here. We don't need to spend Christmas over this. What do we have here? We will be together again, yes. Because after a moment when they finish being frozen, they will defrost and they will come towards you because you are splendid. How can they not go there? Of course. I mean, it's a no-brainer here, very clear today. One of those here, just to cement the whole thing, miracle. Wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well, of course. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of love here. And I think you are totally exquisite, male, female doesn't matter. And I think that miracle is simply, it's a bit like good luck. It's a result of preparation meeting opportunity. You both being ready for a very long time and you deserve the happiness. So miracle, maybe for some people, but really it's logical here. On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.